Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, it was like a shit show. You will see in the next footage. This is not the foundation on my face, and I'll explain that in the next clips in the end. So this is a foundation review. Definitely this was a shit show video, and you'll see the shit show unfold. So if you want to see it, then keep on watching. And then I'm just going to take this Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer. It is a purple box, and it says Tarte, and it says the Shape Tape Foundation. Now I'm in the color Light Sand, so this might show up kind of yellow and kind of pale on camera, but this is what it looks like when you open it. And the bottle is nice and frosted glass. It says Tarte Double Duty Beauty on the back, and then on the front it says Tarte Shape Tape Foundation. This is the same packaging as the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. When you open it up, it has a brush applicator, which I really like, or a doe foot, not a brush, a doe foot. And then I'm just going to go ahead and go in. I don't know how much I'm supposed to use, so that might be a little bit too much. Okay, so now I have that foundation on. I'm going to go in with a damp beauty blender. I always use a damp beauty blender to buff out my foundations. So if you're wondering why I took all of it off and started over, you definitely need to put it on and then blend it out and work in sections, because if you just smear it all over your face, you definitely are going to get this weird, like, dry patchiness, like crusty buttholiness, if you know what I'm talking about. So definitely I took it off, and then I went in with a new primer too. The Milani Prime Perfection was not working, so I just took my Benefits Professional. I switch in between these every day. So definitely dot a little bit. If you're gonna buy this, dot a little bit in the area and then blend it out, just because it looks so much better that way. Foundation and concealer are on. I feel like this foundation is too dry for me, and I have oily skin anyways, so I'm confused how this would work for somebody with dry skin. As you can see on my forehead, there is, like, you literally can just like wipe it away. You literally can just wipe away the coverage, and I'm usually light sand in my foundation. Like you can see, I just wiped that and it just wiped off. I'm usually a yellow undertone, and definitely as soon as this foundation goes on your skin, it's like it dries. I definitely will be returning this and maybe getting the hydrating version of this. The Tarte Shape Tape Matte Foundation is definitely not for me. I have lots of creasing going on. Like in my forehead, you can see these two lines right here, and there's like a crease in the foundation. Hold on, let me zoom you guys in. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but literally like nothing, it's so cakey on my face, and it's like you can just scratch it off. It's so gross. Like I'm not even exaggerating. Like it just makes me look like a crusty butthole. Like I'm taking this off, and I'm not wearing this all day. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a wear test because I look like a crusty butthole. This is really my everyday look, unless I'm going out or doing something where I want to wear a little bit more eyeshadow, but this is really every day. So let's talk a little bit about this foundation. I put this foundation back in the box because I'm going to exchange / return it. I really didn't like this foundation on me personally. My foundation routine consists of the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir and then the Revolution Concealer. Those are both drugstore items, so I think that drugstore has been killing the game with foundation, but definitely this foundation is not worth $39 unless you have the skin type for it. I mean, I have pretty oily skin, and I don't know why it didn't work for me. My skin is very oily to begin with. I did moisturize. I used 2 different primers. I used Benefit Professional and the Milani Hydrating Primer. It made my face look so dry and like a butthole, like cracked and like gross. But the foundation is definitely not for me. If you have extremely oily skin, maybe, but as soon as you put this foundation on your skin, it's like it dries and it doesn't want to buff around or move around. The foundation definitely oxidizes too. If you have a problem with that, then I wouldn't try this foundation unless you really want to. I'm definitely gonna either return it or get the hydrating one. Probably just return it and get something else. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.